Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back out here to the first generation farming series, and today we have a lot planned. But first off, we need to go ahead and crank the Duramax. So I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace last night, and I found a camper, so we don't have to live at the hotel anymore. It's just right down the street. It should be right over here. It's like $1,500. It's a little rough, but it should do the job for being a camper. It's about 9:30. We did end up getting all the beans cut, so now that we're done with beans, we have to move on to putting Anhydrous down and doing some stuff like that. And looks like the camper's right here. It's a pretty solid camper, especially for $1,500. So we're gonna run in and go talk to the guy real quick and see if we can pick it up. Well, I just talked to the guy. We got it down to about $1,300. I'm gonna send him a check later. But yeah, so we have the camper now for about $1,300. That's gonna be 10 times better to have than staying in the hotel and spending a lot of money on it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing hooked up real quick, and we'll catch you when we're peeling out. Well, we just got everything hooked up here. We're just now peeling out. The camper pulls halfway decent from what we saw here, but we have to run out to the farm first thing this morning. We have to crank the 8200 and then run down to the Anhydrous place and pick up a toolbar and a tank so we can get started on Anhydrous and hopefully maybe get some tillage done today. I don't know how much tillage we will get done because we have a lot of Anhydrous to get done. But you never know. It could change. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and meet you out at the farm. Well, we're just now about to pull into the farm here. It looks like we just left all the doors open. More than likely there's nobody that comes out on these outer roads here, so we're pretty good about not being broken into. So we have all that stuff there. We need to get the combine washed and the head washed and all that stuff put away, and like we said, we did end up doing all the rest of the beans there. So let's go ahead and move this. I think we're just gonna put the camper right about here, and we'll just do that. Well, that's where we're gonna park the camper for now, so we're gonna go ahead and unhook her. Now that we have this set up, we should be able to live out of this now, and it should be 10 times better than living out of the hotel there. So we're gonna go ahead and pull the Duramax on up here, and we have to go move some stuff around, organize some equipment real quick, and get all that stuff organized for the day. Yeah, we have to get everything organized. We have to we have to unhook the head and do all that stuff. I don't think we got a pressure washer out here. I probably should run to town and buy one, but we don't right now. So basically we just got to get some stuff organized, so we'll catch you when we get all that done. Well, we just got a whole lot of our stuff organized here. We have to take the 8200 and get the applicator and all that stuff. Everything is now organized. It's a lot neater around the farm here. Makes it 10 times easier to get around. So we need to run into town here and pick up our applicator, our toolbar, and our tanks. So we're gonna go ahead and head on into town here and pick up our stuff. Well, we're just now about to pull in here. We've been getting along pretty well driving here. So I think we're going to get a smaller tank since we don't have too terrible lot of acres to do. So I think we're going to take out this blue bar right here, if I can speak today. So we have to go ahead and let's go ahead and get this one hooked up. I'm gonna park this right here. I'm gonna go run into the little office here, and I'm gonna go talk to the guy and see how much it's gonna come out to. Well, it was about $3,500 for using the toolbar and the tank here. So that's a lot for Anhydrous. It'll hopefully help our yield. So let's go ahead and hook this up here, and let's go ahead and pull on over here, because yeah, we're just gonna take one of these little guys right here, because like we said, we don't need one of them really big ones, just because it's like very unnecessary for our operation that we have running here. We're gonna go ahead and back up this, and we're gonna get hooked up to this tank here. Well, we just got everything. We got the tanks full, so we have Anhydrous and we have everything hooked up, so we're good to go. Also, we got a mask and some gloves from them, because they said it's really dangerous, because if it gets on your eyes, you'll go blind, and if you breathe it in for too long, you'll have lung problems like lung cancer and all that. But so they were kind enough to let us borrow a mask and some gloves, which was very nice of them. So we're gonna go ahead and head on back to the farm here and hopefully get some Anhydrous put on. Well, we're just about to pull into the first field here. We're planning on doing corn with this. We're doing partial corn on corn. We're not doing full corn on corn here, but we have this field. It's not a very big one. We have quite a few of these to knock out today, and we're planning on just doing the corn ground, because beans didn't turn out to do too bad. So we're gonna go ahead and get all of our hoses connected. Let's go ahead and get our applicator unfolded, our toolbar here, and I'm gonna run out and then hook up the hoses real quick and get our stuff hooked up, and that should do it. So now that we got the hoses hooked up here, we are good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and hop up here. Let's go ahead and get our stuff turned on here, lower on down here, and let's get to putting some nitrogen on here. Well, we're putting on Anhydrous anhydrous here. We're going to go ahead and put you guys on a time lapse, and we'll catch you here in a minute. Well, we just got all of the anhydrous done for this field. Now that we have it all done here, we're going to go ahead and head on to our next field here. Didn't use much anhydrous on this field, which was really surprising. This field was really lacking in nitrogen, which is not good because it's bottomland and it should have plenty of nitrogen. But we're going to go ahead and move on to our next cornfield here, and we'll go ahead and get started. Well, that's our last field for anhydrous here. We have one more on up the hill that we have to get done. It's like a 3-acre field. It's not a very big one at all. And let's go ahead and get our hazards on here. Make sure everything's folded up, everything's shut off. We're good to go here. Let's go ahead and pull that here. Like I said, it's about a 2-acre field. Won't take us long to get done. And then we're done with that. And I think we will maybe start on tillage. I'm not sure yet, but I think we're gonna disc that, and then we're gonna put we're gonna have the co-op come out here or rent a spreader and spread some P&K on there and get some more nutrients into the ground, because those beans did not yield very good. They didn't yield what they should have yielded, and if we do that, that'll help the little beans out a lot, and that'll help us out get a better profit for our time and effort. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and head on up to this field real quick, and we'll meet you here in a minute. Well, we're just about to pull on into the field here. Let's go ahead and go on down here just a little bit here, and we're gonna go ahead and get started and knock out this little halfway decent field here, and we're gonna go ahead and get her knocked out, and we'll catch you when we get done. Well, we just got done with this field here. We're just getting everything folded up while we're heading back to the field entrance here. Now that we're done with this, we can head on back to the farm and maybe get started on tillage. So we'll catch you back at the farm. Well, we're just about to pull them back into the farm here, and we're just going to pull the Anhydrous and all this stuff over here. They don't want the tanks back until tomorrow, so we're just going to park this right here, shut that off. And anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This one was a fun one to make. But anyway, make sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.